Shalom, shalom. First of all, we give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Kakadash. I want to give double honor to our apostles and others great milestone. I was to say shalom to all the argument out there preaching his truth in our truth city, the brother Thompson Kabar from the GMS Miami, the heralds of Yahushai with 44 camp back when the video through spirit. Before I start the video, I want to touch up on the true names when they Father and his son start with name Father, who he still called God. His true name is Yahweh. All right, what's the name mean? He is, he exists. And the true name of his son, who we call Jesus Christ, so that's the Christos. In the Spanish, was Jesucrist. In his Creole, his true name is Yahweh Shai, and which his name means he delivers, he saves what he's soon about to do according to prophecy. And as you can see, so it's like I can put my phone on D&D. Okay, put my phone on D&D. All right, today's topic is E is a greedy thief. Okay, E is a greedy thief. All right, if you know E, who you know what I'm talking about Esau Edom, the so-called white man. Are the one who's ruling the earth right now in such wickedness. All right, and he always been ruling in wickedness. All right, why is that? Because that's the man. That's just the manner of person he is. All right, his part of his characteristics and traits is rape, robbery, murder, and steal. All right, for example, and if you look back in history, one of the times that he did that was unto our people, the Native Americans. All right, he spoke to them smooth, but what was in his heart? Let me get that first. Words smooth like butter, but war was in his heart. Like yeah, like the phone is on D&D. I don't know why it does that shit where somebody call you and hang up, or I say hang up, it'll turn off the video or some shit. Um, like I was saying, I'm gonna look up for this precept. This is Psalm 55 verse 22. uh, 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they draw swords. And that's one of his characteristics on how he comes in and swoop the try to steal certain things, steal land, steal resources, and steal you as a people. Which that's just his his whole idea of life. Okay. He's not made straight. Scriptures talking about he was made crooked. Right? Scripture, what is made crooked cannot be made straight. Right? So going to the video. All right, he's a greedy thief. This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 2. I'm sorry, verse 1. It says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower and watch. I will watch to see what he will say unto me and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run it that read it. For the vision yet for a appointed time, at the end it shall speak and not lie, and though it tarry, wait for it, because it shall surely come and will not tarry. And part of our job is prophesying us unto our people, right, to tell them that the kingdom is at hand, and not to put off day to day, all right, because it surely shall come, and it is coming real quickly, as we can see. Certain things are brewing up, and certain things are, you know, um, being put on blast, and certain things are ramping up. You see what just happened in the news, which we're gonna keep speaking about it because it's making these nations angry. It's stirring up the media. That script was talking about the Russians. DJ Trump and Russian to Venezuela and stole a whole president. Now, usually, they steal resources and stuff like that, which they done took people too, but they stole a whole president of a nation of Venezuela and Maduro. All right, so that's riling up a bunch of nations right now. It said, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith in the spirit, because we were just talking about that. And the soul, his spirit, all right, that old serpent, his spirit is not right, right? His spirit is for him to do wickedness, and that's his lot, right? He has the best lot. He has the best lot. He's doing the best in his lot, okay? All right, fulfilling the wicked. And it says, yeah, also because he transgressed by wine, he's a proud man, neither keep it at home. who enlarges his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations, and heaping unto him all people. Okay, and that's what he's doing, man. All right, he cannot stay at his own place, man. Jacob is a different type of guy. He's a plain man doing it in his tent. Sorry, it's a chill guy. But Esau, he's roaming the earth, looking who he may conquer. All right, he's a mad scientist. He wants everything, He's out me, everything's mine. Okay, that's the manner he moves in. He don't stay to himself. He wants something, he's gonna get it. He's gonna kill you for it. He's gonna betray you, deceive you, lay up snares just to get what he wants. It says, shall not all these take up a parable against him and a taunting proverb against him and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his, long, and to him that laden himself with thick clay, that depth. Okay. It says, shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booty unto them? Because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee because of men's blood, for the violence of the land, of the city, and of all that dwell therein. Okay. The thing is, due to his ways and actions, all right, it's gonna get him fucked up. All right, the way America, especially America, the way America's moving right now, they're going to people's land and taking not only their resources, the oil and minerals, silver, gold, but even to the people. All right, the Lord is gonna have it where it's gonna stir the nations to get this place destroyed. All right, because he's already talking brazy, swayzy, crazy to Colombia, to Mexico, to Cuba, and even to a NATO member. All right, Greenland. All right, Denmark. Okay, all right, that's gonna lead to his demise. Okay, that's part of the reason why he's gonna need somebody. The beast shall hate the horror. These nations shall shoot them bows, them arrows. All right, those nukes. Right to this place because he's just moving crazy right now. And soon eventually he's gonna be put to a stop. What else I had in Micah 2, verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it's in the power of their hand. And yes, they do have the power to practice their wickedness because what? They're living in power. Right now is their time to shine. Right, this right now the Lord is giving them the time to rule the world. And him ruling the world, he's devising all types of iniquities and plans, because that's his spirit. He wants to fulfill that, or he has that drive to fulfill wickedness, as we have that drive to fulfill righteousness unto the Lord. It says, and they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses they and take them away. So they oppress a man his house, even a man in his heritage. Verse 2 in the NLT says, when you want a piece of land, you find a way to seize it. All right, when you want someone's house, you take it by fraud and violence. You cheat a man of his property, stealing his family and inheritance. Therefore, this is the Lord, behold, against this family do I devise an evil, from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye go immediately, for the time is evil. Okay, one, it's like I'm going to point of verse 2, and the NLC give it to you out plain. Okay, and there's going to be a point in time the Lord's going to judge you. Okay, because what he did in Venezuela, like nothing new. All right, he push out the false narrative. Oh, they're selling drugs in airport. They're bringing it to America and blah 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 blah. So they can swoop in, take your land, take people. All right, and then take your minerals because for their own good. Okay, and don't be surprised too. They start influencing Venezuela too, because that's usually what they do. Once they conquer a place, right? They they push into that that specific region and start influencing them in a sense. Okay, so hey man, this is very heavy in times of prophecy, and we're putting Esau on blast. All right, warning our people of what's going on because our people's in La La Land. All right, and one more last precept. Okay, this is Sirach chapter 10. This is a quick video. This is Sirach chapter 10. My favorite precepts. Verse 8 it said, because of unrighteous dealing, I'm starting verse 7. Pride is hateful before the Most High and man, and by both do one commit iniquity. Who's the number one prideful, right, person upon the earth? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Because of unrighteous dealings and injuries, and because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit. Edom is translated from one people to another. Riches got by deceit, okay? By lies, killing, by rape, robbery, murder. And the Lord's going to transfer the rulership unto Yahushua, the one which is called profitable. Let me see, I can see what the GNT version saying. Okay. Yeah, man. Um, mm. But let me go back to that verse. It says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. Lord say, all right, bro, what? Injustice, arrogance, and wealth cause nations to fall from, and others then rise to take their place. The true that. Esau is very arrogant. Injustice. Yep. And right. And the Lord is going to set up one that's profitable. This Sirach chapter 10, verse 4. The product rests in the hand of the Lord. In the due time, he will set up over one that's profitable. Yahushua, which Yahushua is forefront, will be the forefront of righteousness. All right. Pushing out righteousness upon the earth. Okay, because right now wickedness is ruling. And there's a whole lot of unfair shit going on. Okay, but as soon as we're going to switch under the hands of the new rulership, Yahushua. And this is what we wait for. Because he is a greedy thief. He doesn't know how to rule. He can't keep home. He killing everybody. Or in off his way, whether it be by his sword, right? Whether it be that the arms, the military, the guns, the medicine, and the food. Is death surrounded by this guy because he's a greedy thief. And, a lot of our problems because he's also a greedy thief. Okay, but no one is just edifying to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Krakadash. I'm gonna give double honor to our apostles and husband Millstone. They shall want to our Akiman there preaching truth, not true city. I'm gonna say, Wash up.